Hey everybody, it is CoolGuitarVG97 here, and welcome to my top 11 Cedar Fair roller coasters. Now, I did a list similar to this with my top 26 Six Flags roller coasters, but this is just going to be different because there's not going to be as many. It's just 11 coasters. They're going to be representing each Cedar Fair park, and this doesn't mean these coasters don't represent if the theme park is bad or not. They're just showing if the coaster is the best of the best. Alright, at number 11, we have Shivering Timbers at Michigan's Adventure. So, before I start saying anything else about this coaster, none of the coasters on this list are bad. All of them are good. Just some of them are better than the others. With this one, this is a really good wooden GCI coaster, but it's not the best. Although it does pack some great airtime. You get some really good airtime on this. This is definitely the ride of the park. This is an amazing wooden coaster. You're just gonna get airtime hill after airtime hill on this coaster. This is a great roller coaster. At number 11, we have Wild Thing. This is an amazing Morgan hypercoaster from Valley Fair. Yeah, this is an amazing Morgan hypercoaster. This is an awesome one. It's really cool. Kind of like Steel Eel if you've ever been to SeaWorld San Antonio. It's also got some great airtime hills. After another, it's got some cool bank turns to it. Only really bad thing is it has a small rattle to it, but it doesn't really matter because this is a really great coaster. Number 9, we have Flight Deck at California's Great America. This is a great B&M invert, one of the best in the world. Not the best, but it is still a good B&M invert. You got some good inversions. You're going over the lake, and it's really cool. Very smooth. It's also famous for that big corkscrew it does over the entrance to the ride. Yeah, this is a phenomenal coaster. Amazing coaster for B&M lovers as well. For all the B&M people, you're gonna love it a lot. At number 8, we have Hydra, the Revenge at Dorney Park. This is a weird yet awesome B&M floorless coaster. It's very famous for that big corkscrew it does right out of the station. It's not the tall. It's actually the shortest of the B&Ms. It only has like a 95 foot drop, so it is the shortest. It does pack a good punch. You're flying through some crazy inversions. You fly right out of a corkscrew and right into a big old cobra roll. So weird yet really cool ride. You are never going to forget this coaster. You're going to think it's unique, and you're going to think it's going to be great. Number 7 is Patriot at Worlds of Fun. This is another amazing B&M invert. Although I think it's better than Flight Deck, but Flight Deck is still a great coaster. To be honest, actually my favorite B&M invert probably has to be Silver Bullet. Anyway, and Tatsu, but that's a flying coaster, but it still counts as a B&M invert. Anyway, so this is a really cool ride. It starts out normal, but then the weird cool thing about this coaster is that it stays low to the ground. Has some really unique inversions. It's kind of like Batman the Ride, only bigger and more fun. Yeah, this is a really cool coaster. Yeah, I don't really know what to say from there. Definitely the ride of the park and an amazing B&M roller coaster. This is another one of those amazing B&M rides you're not gonna forget. Number 6, this one might surprise you. Number 6 is Diamondback at Kings Island. Don't get me wrong, Diamondback is a great coaster, but it isn't just as good as some of the others on this list. But this definitely has to be the best B&M hyper coaster. This is a great ride. You're flying through overbank turns. You're going 88 miles per hour. You're going through airtime hill, ejector, and floater. There's a cool little water section. This is an awesome ride. Also, it's very picturesque. You got the trees. It's just a really cool ride. Also, it's themed to the Diamondback rattlesnake, so they give it a little rattle on it, which I didn't really like, but I still think it adds to the cool element of the rattlesnake. So that's really cool. Alright, at number 5 we have Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm. This is one of the best Intamin launched coasters in the world. It's a Intamin launched hypercoaster, one of the very few. There's there's one, the other ones are Lightning Rod and Stealth, but this probably has to be the best. It launches you at 85 miles per hour. You go over a 210-foot tall top hat. You do a couple of overbank turns, but then you stop. It's kind of short, but it is super, super forceful. Alright, at number 4 we have Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland. This was the first Giga Coaster by B&M. This is an awesome B&M Giga Coaster. Probably one of the best. It's an amazing roller coaster. I want to ride it. It's really bad. You're going through overbank turns. The color scheming is really cool. It's also themed to the mythical creature, the Leviathan. Awesome airtime, some cool twisty sections, and the mid-course brake run isn't that bad. Well, it is bad. It is kind of bad, is what I meant to say, but this is still a phenomenal roller coaster. I mean, come on, you gotta love it. Alright, at number 3 we have Maverick at Cedar Point. That's right, I think Maverick is the roller coaster of Cedar Point. This is an amazing Intamin launch coaster, the best Intamin launch coaster actually in my opinion. You're going through some sweet airtime hills, that 95-degree drop, like woof, those really intense inversions, that launches just straight into that sharp overbank turn. This is an amazing ride. I definitely think this is the ride of Cedar Point. Number 2 is Intimidating 305 at King's Dominion. This, I think, is the best Intamin roller coaster. As you already know, I am super excited to ride this coaster. I've been telling you guys I've always wanted to ride this, and I finally am now going to ride it. I'm going not for a little while. I'm going in spring break, 2017, but it's in a couple of months. But I'm still excited. This is a really, really intense roller coaster, one of the most intense in the world. Get it here. You're flying through airtime hills. You're flying through super sharp overbank turns. In fact, the first overbank turn you go into, you gray out on. That 85-degree drop. This is just an amazing ride. In fact, even the over-the-head restraints are actually good. That's right, they're good on this coaster. Oh yeah, this is an amazing and phenomenal roller coaster. Alright, we have reached the number 1 spot, and the number 1 Cedar Fair coaster is, of course, the mighty, the awesome Fury 325 at Carowinds. The tallest Giga coaster in the world, and the best roller coaster by B&M. Holy crap, this ride is cool. I definitely want to ride it. I sadly can't, but, Fury 305 still works, because I've always wanted to ride that. But this ride is super cool. You're going at 95 miles per hour. You are freaking flying out of your seat in those ejector airtime hills. Going under the bridge. You're going through overbank turns. Heck, this ride is freaking awesome. So yeah, this is the coaster of the Cedar Fair parks. Alright, that does it for this coaster countdown. And of course, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. Woohoo!